Now, how hyped up the PS4 exclusives are to be, you would think they would actually be good, but that's just not the case. The PS4 exclusives are garbage. I'm gonna start off the most overhyped one, God of War 2018. Now, when I usually say games are overhyped already, y'all think I'm calling them complete garbage. Well, some of them are, but most of them are actually kind of good, or maybe okay. But God of War 2018 is one of those games where I have no idea why the hell people think it's good. You know, there's nothing good about it other than the graphics. Like, come on, man. Like, there's really nothing I could say that's good about that game except the graphics. Like, seriously, there's really nothing good about the game. Let me tell you all the flaws about the game. First of all, we got the copy the Last of Us gameplay, the boring little, oh hey, oh my gosh, Joel, please help me up this ramp, please help me up this cliff. But the reason that doesn't work in God of War is because what does the title say? God of War. What does that mean? I'm a god. I don't have to have a fucking kid help me up get up a ledge. The fuck? I don't have to have a kid drop a chain down to me to help me up a ledge because I am Kratos, right? I was able to double jump in the first game, and the second one, and third one. So why the hell do I need a kid to help me up get up a ledge? Tell me that. Tell me that game. Who? These devs are retarded nowadays. You got the dude named Cory Barlog. Come on, no, he's the same thing as Neil Druckmann. I swear they got their own little cult where they all fuck each other. Let me stop though. But yeah, that's really it. But I got to word. There's really nothing good to say about the game. The story is garbage. There's really nothing good about it. They changed the voice actor. I don't like. They changed the franchise voice actor. Just left him out. Said fuck you. Hey, but bitch ass nigga, come over here. You the next one. But that's all they said. It's really. I mean, what else can I say? Kratos changed his whole personality. Uh, yeah, story's garbage. Everything about it's garbage. It's a complete Last of Us copy, and you're copying a trash game, which automatically makes you trash. But yeah, that's it. And now let's move on to the Last of Us series. Now, all the Last of Us games are garbage, but Last of Us 2 particularly is complete garbage. I mean, what game has it where you can literally murder all the henchmen, right? I hate when games do this actually, where they allow you to murder the whole henchman, everyone murder all their little henchmen, whatever you like to call them, and then but when you get to the final boss, you can just say, "Oh, you could go." Like, what's the point? You just murdered all their henchmen. Why the hell would you let the boss go? That makes no sense. Everything you did was literally for nothing. That means okay. So you're telling me now you want to have some morality change, but you're a murderer. You just killed all those people, but now you want to save the boss? What the hell is wrong with you? You know, these games make no sense when they do that. Actually, I don't know if you have a choice to do that. I really don't. I don't know if do you have a choice to leave her alive? I don't know, but it doesn't matter. You shouldn't have that choice in the beginning because that's just stupid. Uh, well, actually, and it's not even an RPG, so whatever. Who cares? Um, yeah, in the first Last of Us game, there's really nothing I couldn't say bad about the story. Or it's just the gameplay is just boring. You have the same loop of hey, go on stealth, go on listening mode, kill this dude from behind. That shit, like, come on, bro. There's nothing engaging about it. I can literally watch a YouTube walkthrough and see if a game has bad gameplay. Then why do I need to be playing it? I don't need to be playing it. I could watch a YouTube walkthrough and get the same experience. Yeah. What else? Horizon Zero Dawn. I really haven't played this game. I can't really say if it's garbage or not. Psych, I can say if it's garbage or not. You have a game where the whole story depends off of what a tribe that kills robot dinosaurs. There's really nothing else I have to say about the game. The game's never interest. That game has never interested me from day one, which is why I know nothing about it other than that. I don't know how people can go and say this game's good. A game about killing robot dinosaurs? Please, reevaluate yourself. Now the Spider-Man series, there's really nothing to say about that. It's completely garbage. I mean, they just copied the combat system from Batman Arkham. Uh, I don't get why most of these game series don't be suing other game series from literally copying everything they do. I really don't get it. I would be suing all these people if I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, like Saints Row should have been sued GTA for all the shit they copied them. But yes, Spider-Man's just garbage. Really nothing to say. You know how games are just so bad, where there's really nothing bad you can say about them, or when it's so boring. Like, why do you even like that game? I come on. Well, what's another one? Next we got Bloodborne. I mean, Bloodborne's not a bad game. Like I said, now all these games I'm saying overrated is bad. Most of them are, especially PS exclusives. They're garbage. But yeah, Bloodborne. The reason Bloodborne so just overrated, and it just people just hype it up, say it's the best Souls game when it's nowhere near that. It's probably one of the worst. Um, the game has no weapon creativity. They have these switch weapons. There's only 10 of them in the game, so there's like only like the same. It's just stupid. What else? No shields. Shields are not a factor. Whatever. What else? The gunplay system is just stupid. The most of the bosses. Oh yeah, I forgot when I first I was making this video at first. I completely forgot about the game. I forgot to put the real flaws of the game. Now let me talk about them. The bosses are way too big. So the way Bloodborne works is these arenas are kind of small, and the bosses are so big that most of the time you can't even see shit on your fucking screen, and because the bosses are so big, and the game expects you to beat the like I can't see shit. These bosses are way too big. That's why I like the games that have smaller bosses that you can see them. I hate bosses when they just think just because you make boss big, they're good. No, they're not. And this is Bloodborne. Like I don't know how I forgot about this point, but whatever. It's just every boss in this game is humongous. I'm like, I can't see shit. Like the first boss, the optional boss on that bridge, like you cannot see anything because he's so big, and your screen, like you can't even see his head ever, and it's on this little bridge. I'm like, who designed this shit? It just doesn't make any sense. But yeah, that's enough for Bloodborne. Uh, Death Stranding. Now, I literally encapsulate my theory that not my theory, my fact that PS4 exclusive for all walking simulators. Just look at Death Stranding. It's really the definition of a walking simulator. I mean, there's really nothing I can say about Death Stranding. If you need a reasoning why you need to call Death Stranding bad, please get some help. Please stop gaming immediately. Death Stranding is just garbage. It's another one of those games where only have sold because of graphics. And I forgot what's the name? Kojima, the fraud, who gets praise for all of his work on Metal Gear when in reality he's not even the reason they're so successful. But yeah, next we got Ghost of Tsushima. Game's garbage. The combat's just way too easy. You can just press one button and get through the whole game. People like to say, "Oh, this combat is so complex." No, the stances, like you think the stances make sense. You need them from there, but when you lack some skills, you could use one stance the whole game. I'm like, bro, who made this? Like these developers don't know what they're doing anymore. But what else can I say about it? The only reason Ghost of Tsushima sold is because Last of Us 2 was so garbage, and and the Assassin's Creed series had never really made a what's it called? Last of Us 2. What I say Last of Us 2? I mean, the Assassin's Creed series never made a samurai Assassin's Creed game. Ever really wanted one. So when they heard about that, oh, they're making a Ghost of Tsushima the next Assassin's Creed. Like they just copy Assassin's Creed, whatever. And then what even elevated the hype even more is when Assassin's Creed Valhalla came out. Everybody was like, "Oh, this game sucks." So then that hyped the game even more. But in reality, this game was never good. It was another game from Sony, another game which only was good because of the graphics. When you first look at the trailer, what are they trying to point out? That you're riding on your horse. Why the hell would you show you? Why would like think about it in a trailer? Why would the game show you riding on your horse? Just in the wilderness is to show off the graphics. That shows that is the only thing they're caring about. That shows you one trailer. Like when Cyberpunk came out, I could tell the game's garbage. They're showing you all cutscenes, all this walking around the city because they know that's the only thing that's good about the game. you know, and that's the reason you can point out if a game's gonna be flop or not. Like I literally predicted Cyberpunk was gonna be garbage, but guess what? Somebody, I clearly predicted Cyberpunk was gonna be garbage. Yet now people come out. I remember when I made that video, people will say, "Oh no, you're wrong. Oh shit, I like this. Give me dislikes." But now that the favorite YouTuber said it was garbage after launch, when I predicted that shit, they're saying, "Oh yeah, make jokes about it and shit." Like get the hell out of here. Neo 1 and 2, they're both garbage games. They're just carbon copies. They're just rip-offs. They're like Dark Soul. They're like the Soul series them shits that like Fanta, and it'd be like a this brand off whatever, like this random ass brand there. And you're like, what the fuck is this? That's what the Neo series is. It's just garbage. The bosses have way too much health. You do no damage to them. They think I'm just gonna stand there and just walk this boss 1,000 times. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna quit. This game's garbage. It's just there's really no good areas in the game. The enemy designs are horrible. I mean, the story's garbage. Story reminds me of the cringe Monster Hunter story. It's just cringy. Um, what else? I really got nothing to say about the Uncharted series. I haven't played any of those games in a long time, so I can't really say if they're bad or not. But even if they were bad, they were like the first for their time to do that stuff. So whatever. Um, yeah, I don't think I missed anymore. I think that's all the really exclusive that I really talked about. But if this is a sign to anything is do not get a PS5. Now the one thing about PS4 which was good about it is because the controller was probably the best console controller ever. But on PS5 they completely changed the controller for no reason at all. I guess they forgot the meeting. Don't If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And they decided to fix it and actually fixed nothing about it and ruined it. And we have this controller that is a hybrid from between the Xbox. I mean, not even a hybrid, nothing. It just sucks. And just look at how bulky it is. The PS5, I thought it was smaller than the Xbox. It's way too big. It will fit nowhere. It's gonna fit nowhere. And like they have this white covering around it. Like it'll fit somewhere, but it's not gonna look good. Like you'd be like, what is that eyesore right there in my like in front of me? It does not look. The console looks horrible. Xbox Series X has better FPS, better visuals, better loading times, better almost everything, and it also has backwards compatibility all the way to the original Xbox. So you can play. You ever thought, oh, I need this game remastered? You don't have to think that with Xbox Series X because guess what? You already have that game basically remastered in higher FPS. But in PS4, you get PS5. I mean, guess what you have to wait for? A remaster. When in reality, next gen doesn't have any good games, and it never will have good games. So get the Xbox Series X, and you have to play a limited amount of good games from the all the way down to the original Xbox. And I'm out.